good coffee. So hey guys, Crusty3 here, and welcome to a very long overdue video of the Beatles vinyl collection. We're here for another episode. Funny enough, I forgot to do something, so I'll quickly get that. Forgot to get the old binder, which is on top of that shelf, like the very top. So these arrived to me 2 weeks ago, I assume. We've got a new set coming in the next few weeks as well, so that'll be very good. So 2 new vinyls, and we got a special item because we've done the premium subscription, so we'll have a look at that. Previous issues that we looked at is Live at BBC and Please Please Me. So those were really fun to look at. And we've got issues 18 and 19. I can't believe we're coming to a close. Issues 18 and 19 we're looking at. Next few weeks we've got issues 20 and 21, January 22 and 23, and then we're done. We're done. Had no issues with these whatsoever. I have not even listened to any of these besides Abbey Road. Do want to give a little spoiler as well. As I mentioned, I'm keeping everything sealed. I've actually unsealed some of these because I wanted to check what was included in these. So I had a brief look at Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the White Album, Magical Mystery Tour. What else did I look at? Beatles for Sale, the Love Album, the Red Album, which is 1962 to 1966, and I've also looked at Anthology 1, which are in this box. We're supposed to be getting a second box in our final delivery. So from issue 14 and onwards will be in the second box. So I've looked what's included in some of them. Love the stuff that's in there, but we have a deep look into that in a future video. So especially when I upgrade this camera. So let's just get right down to it. So the first one I do want to show off is this premium item. Now, as we all know, we got a mug in our last delivery. We've got this. It is a Beatles, and it's still, I'll put it back in the packaging. It's a Beatles backpack. I've had a look. It's got it's okay for what it is. It's got like one compartment to put all your stuff in. Looks okay to me. I think I tried fitting my laptop in there, even though I don't have a like the protective sleeve for it. I put it in there. Doesn't really seem to fit. Also, I've noticed one of these where you tighten it up, it's loose. So I'm gonna have to sort that out. But still, it's very nice. There's not really much to say about it. I'm not really a massive backpack guy. Even though I do have like 4 different sort of I wouldn't say they're backpacks, they're more like a satchel bag. I've got about 3 of those, especially I've got a Beatles one there as well. But hey, it is what it is. I might use this once or twice, but I'm not a big backpack guy. So if I was to, per se, travel or go in to London, which I rarely even do anyway, I'll use that. It's decent, but hey, I'm happy with it. And the 2 vinyls that we're going to be looking at, we're not going to take them out of the seal. We'll have a deep look into those in a future video. So we have got I believe this is a double album. I think it is a double album, I can't remember. Anthology 1, I think it was yeah. Okay, yeah, it's a triple album, sorry. So this is a triple album. We've got Funny enough, I got this on CD as well. I didn't even realise. So we have got Live at the BBC Volume 2 on air. This is the one I got on CD. Very nice. Anthology 1, I don't think it came with anything. It was just a simple triple album with 3 records. Because as we know, it's a triple album, 6 sides for each one. So, yeah. Says it on the spine as well. Volume 2. And in the back we've got all the songs listed here, which we'll look in the magazine in a bit. Do You Want to Know a Secret is what I'm familiar with. It's probably like one of the first songs that I've ever heard from the Beatles. We've got Anna, Please Please Me, Boys, P.S. I Love You, Please Mr. Postman, which is one of my old favourites, classic. Twist and Shout, I Saw Her Standing There, I Want to Hold Your Hand, Honey Don't, I'll Follow the Sun, Kansas City, I Feel Fine, which is the studio outtake, and then side 5 and 6 is some bonus interview tracks, just their pop profile. Awesome. Just tells you more about this record. Live at the BBC. And here's the magazine itself, which will, of course, as I always do, read the first sentence, and then we'll just have a little look into it. So here's all the songs. You know, once you listen to it, you can just go right through this magazine and read through it if you want to. So we'll just read from the first page. Although the Beatles' music remains potent in the 21st century, for those who did not witness the group's astonishing progression as it happened, it is difficult to grasp just how powerful an impact they made. One of the enjoyable and enlightening aspects of on-air Live at the BBC Volume 2 is experiencing the sheer exuberance of the Beatles shaking things up while they were broadcasting to the nation. The recordings of the album vividly convey a spirited sound of the groups romping through their songs and sending up the BBC radio's presenters with cheeky charm. What happened to our request, Brian Bathtubes? John Lennon asked DJ Brian Matthew, with mock indignation. Elsewhere on the records, the white heat of Beatlemania is captured in Brian's plea for hush hush, when the piercing screams of overexcited audience threatening to drown his on-stage interview with Paul McCartney, hearing is believing. So, and then we'll just look through. I'm sorry that this is kind of like blurring in and out. I don't even know why. I can just... It's probably dusty. Probably have to fix that. But yeah. Some photographs here. There we got some more. Abbey Road, 5th of March 1963. And then we've also got one from 17th of November 1964. Brilliant stuff. Pop Go the Beatles photo there, and then there's also one at the very end. There we go. And that's basically it for On Air Live at the BBC Volume 2. So awesome stuff. And the second vinyl Excuse me while I apologise. We've also got it's a single album, and I totally forgotten about this one. I honestly forgotten, but I remember some songs on here because I do remember when I was playing the Beatles Rock Band about a year or so ago. It's been quite a long time since I played Guitar Hero Rock Band, but hey, we've got Let It Be. Totally forgotten about this one. I really did, but yeah. A couple of their songs are on Beatles Rock Band. I remember Dig a Pony, I Me Mine, Let It Be, of course, Maggie May, I've Got a Feeling, Get Back. I would have expected they had The End, because I do remember that was on Beatles Rock Band. But hey, it is what it is. I enjoy it. And there's the back as well. Awesome. It says let it be on the spine. But yeah, totally forgotten about this one. It's the magazine itself. Yeah, I'm quite didn't even realise up to now. I don't know why they did not include The End, but that's the song list. And then we'll just read from the first page. With each successive album, the music of the Beatles had progressed its tandem with advances in recording technology, innovations that were often made as a direct result of the constant quest by a group and their producer, George Martin, for new sound and more complex arrangements. The Beatles, a double album in pure white sleeve, had been released in 1968, just a month before Christmas. Then, and here's a concept to set today's marketing men scratching their heads in bewilderment, with the White Album at number 1 for 6 weeks, the Beatles started work on the next project, which was initially founded on a back-to-basics attitude to recording. So, there's more rehearsing, I should say, from 7th of January, of 1969. And there we go, there's more. Awesome stuff. And we've got a quote here. In that time there was a lot of emotional trauma going on amongst us, but I've always felt that once the counting happened we turned back into those brothers and musicians by Ringo Starr. And here's them performing on top of the roof of Apple Studios, right there, as it's also included in the Beatles Rock Bands. Very memorable. And then more photos, more like the front cover. But yeah, awesome. So that is Let It Be. So that's pretty much it. That is really much it, guys. There's not really a lot to say when it comes to doing these videos. I just show the vinyl, show you the magazine, probably the premium items, and that's about it. So next delivery we are going to be getting, I'll give it away. So next issue 20, we're getting 1. Issue 21, if I recall, we're getting Anthology 3, so we've got all the anthologies. 22 and 23 we're getting the Blue Album and Past Masters, which I do believe it's both issues, volumes 1 and 2. So, and that'll be about it. We'll need the second vinyl box. Apparently we're supposed to be getting a notebook, and I don't know what's going on. They're probably doing the final delivery as well. The I think it's like the portable charger. I actually thought it was a USB, but it's a portable charger, so hopefully that goes well. But yeah, that is basically it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the Beatles vinyl collection. Love it. Honestly, I did not realise I had this on CD a few weeks ago. But yeah, Live at the BBC, Let It Be. Can't wait to listen to these. I am getting a record player for Christmas. I do have one, but I just complained that connecting it to the TV and stuff, and the mother decided to get one for me with built-in speakers, so I'm sure that'll go well. Well, if anything, if I do want to end up getting some speakers to connect to it anyway, because you know, RCA cables. But hey, I'll do a couple of first plays if anything, or just give my little reviews on listening to vinyls and my first experiencing with vinyls. So, and we'll have a deep look into every single vinyl come after the new year and when I upgrade this camera. So that's about it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you do want to subscribe, or if you just want to grab the back issues from the Agostini's website, a link is in the description down below, as well as all my social media if you want to follow me there. I'm Kiv63, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.